Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to read a book called Little Red Riding Hood, and my friend Emsley here, she's going to do some acting out with some characters that she developed.
And this is a fox, but we're going to pretend it's a wolf for our wolf.
All right, here we go. Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived with her mommy in a cottage on the edge of a big forest. Whenever the little girl went outside to play, she wore a beautiful red cloak that her grandmother had made for her. It had a big red hood, so everyone called the girl
Little Red Riding Hood.
One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mommy asked her to take a basket of food to Grandma. Grandma isn't feeling well, Mommy explained, and I'm sure she'd love to see you. Now, Grandma lived on the other side of the forest, so Mommy drew a map on a piece of paper so Little Red Riding Hood wouldn't get lost. And remember, don't talk to strangers along the way, said Mommy. Little Red Riding Hood took the basket of food and skipped into the forest. On the way, she saw some beautiful flowers. Grandma might like these, she said, and she bent down to pick some flowers. She didn't realize there was someone else in the forest.
Hello, little girl,
said a growly, deep voice. Little Red Riding Hood jumped. A big wolf looked out from behind the trees. Well, hello, said Little Red Riding Hood. Where are you going? Growled the wolf. I'm visiting my sick grandma who lives on the other side of the forest. Oh, what a kind girl you are, smiled the wolf, showing off his teeth. Just then the wolf's tummy gave a loud, rumbly grumble. What was that? Said Little Red Riding Hood. Just some thunder over the hills. And he ran away as fast as he could to Grandma's cottage. The hungry wolf peered through Grandma's window and saw the old lady in bed. With a loud howl, the wolf dashed into the cottage and gobbled up Grandma in one large gulp.
Who's Grandma?
Grandma, I don't know. Gobble up the grandma. Now, all he had to do was wait for Little Red Riding Hood to arrive. She's not there yet. Hide her yet. When Little Red Riding Hood reached the cottage, she was surprised to find the front door open. Grandma, are you there?
I'm in the bedroom,
said a wolf in a strange, wobbly voice. Little Red Riding Hood went in and saw Grandma looked sort of different. Grandma must be very sick. I hope it isn't catchy. Grandma, what big eyes you have. The better to see you with, my dear. You do the next part. Grandma, what big ears you have.
The better to hear you with.
Grandma, what big teeth you have.
The better to eat you with.
Little Red Riding Hood screamed
Ah!
and tried to run away, but the hungry wolf was too fast. He leaped out of bed and gobbled her up in one gulp. A passing woodcutter heard Little Red Riding Hood scream and ran into the cottage. When he saw the wolf's enormous belly, he guessed what had happened. He picked up the wolf and shook him hard. Little Red Riding Hood and Grandma flew out of the wolf's mouth. Luckily, they weren't hurt. They're back. Luckily, they weren't hurt. Grandma, Little Red Riding Hood, and the woodcutter chased the wolf into the forest and over the hill, and the wolf never came back. Little Red Riding Hood never spoke to strangers again. We hope you liked our story. Bye.
Bye.